Now I would like to invite Ms. Rita Dhital. Ms. Dhital joined the Embassy of Nepal, Abu Dhabi as Minister Counselor, Deputy Chief of Mission in September 2019. Prior to this assignment, she has served as Nepal's Director to the SAARC Secretariat, Kathmandu, from 2015 to 2018. Before that, she was the first Secretary at the Embassy of Nepal, Permanent Mission of Nepal to the European Union, Brussels, from June 2009 to 2012. Ms. Dhital joined the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Nepal as a desk officer, and in her 14 years of career, she has had the opportunity to work in various capacities, both at the Ministry and Nepali missions abroad. She has participated in several national, regional, and international meetings as a member of the Nepali delegation. It is with immense pleasure that I would like to invite Ms. Rita Dhital to hear her thoughts on the investment opportunities in Nepal.
Chairman of the Berkeley Foundation, distinguished speakers, business leaders, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Before I go to my presentation, let me begin by expressing my sincere thanks to Berkeley Foundation for organizing this talk on South Asia and for giving me the opportunity to speak on behalf of the Embassy of Nepal in Abu Dhabi. I truly appreciate the organizers for putting this event together, focusing on South Asia. I will begin my presentation by giving you an overview of the investment climate in Nepal. As some of you may be aware, Nepal underwent a long political transition. Most of the time we were spending more on having a political stability in the country than focusing more on investment. So after this political stability that we have in the country, our focus now is on having the economic transformation. The political stability that we have is giving a very good optimism in the country. You may have witnessed that in the presentation of Dr. Anish. Nepal did not actually did not so bad in the ease of doing business or data also. Our next objective is to have economic transformation, and our motto is prosperous Nepal and happy Nepali. Towards that end, we aspire to be the middle income country by 2030 and graduate from the LDC status at an early date. For that, we need a huge investment, and domestic resources alone are not enough. So the government of Nepal National Planning Commission has done a study according to which they say that we need about $88 billion over the next 5 years to reach that goal of attaining the middle income country and also graduate from the LDC status. So government of Nepal at the moment is trying its best to be the best investment destination. The next step after political stability is the policy reform initiatives that the government of Nepal is having at the moment. We pursue a liberal investment policy and we focus on private sector as the key partner for our investments. And we are striving to create a very investment-friendly environment to attract foreign direct investment in Nepal. And we encourage foreign investment both as joint venture and also as 100% foreign-owned enterprises. So, for this, we have also put several institutional mechanisms in place. There is one window service. Government has established Investment Board of Nepal with the chairmanship of Prime Minister himself, and that provides one window service to all the potential investors for bigger investments. And along with the institutional mechanisms, we are also having the regulatory frameworks, strengthening of the institutions, streamlining of the administrative procedures and simplifying and building capacity also to give world-class service to the potential investors. And as you are aware, Nepal is also member of a regional and international organization. We are member of both SAARC, South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, and BIMSTEC. So as a member of both these regional initiatives, we enjoy certain privileges. As LDC, at the multilateral level, we enjoy duty-free, quota-free access and market in our neighborhood, both in India and also in China. And we also have in the European market duty-free access and preferential market access in the US on certain products. When we talk about markets, as you can see from the geographical positioning of Nepal, we lie in between India and China, and the third largest population is Bangladesh. So combined together, we have a very good market access, and government of Nepal has already some arrangements on, for example, on energy trade with both India and Bangladesh. So any investment on production of hydroelectricity can be traded with these two countries in the region. So according to market, it has a very good advantage. Return on investment is very high. It's a virgin market. You can invest in any sectors that you want. There's not much of competition, as some of the already established markets are very crowded with investments, but I think Nepal has that advantage. And we have also a huge working age population, that is more than 60% actually working age population, which can be a source of cheap labor in the country. And we are also in the process of establishing specialized economic zone, and our labor law is very liberal, and full repatriation of the income from the business is also possible. So these are some of the reasons why I think Nepal can be a very attractive destination for investments for some of you. And sectors, as I said, almost all sectors except some cottage industries and are open for foreign direct investments in Nepal. Most preferably, government of Nepal is focusing a lot on infrastructure projects, infrastructure in terms of tourism or any other, all kind of infrastructure projects. So tourism is an attractive sector, as you may be already aware. We have more than 8,000 highest peaks in the world, and the geography, topography, and biodiversity that we treasure in our country makes it a very attractive place for tourism industry. And the combination of nature and culture also makes it a destination throughout the year. It's not a seasonal tourist destination. You can visit Nepal any time of the year. And this year, specifically 2020, we are observing as the Visit Nepal year with a target of welcoming more than 2 million tourists. So special focus is given for tourism investments this year. The next area of investment can be agriculture. Agriculture actually is the mainstay, the livelihood of the people. Majority of people still are dependent on agriculture for their livelihood. But recently, agriculture as business has also surged, and there is commercial farming and mostly on organic farming is increasing. So the organic farm, coffee and tea from the highland is very popular in Europe and American markets. So agriculture, organic agriculture can be another area where potential investment can be looked into. I'm sure you have, I just gave you an overview of how we are doing, what Nepal is planning to do to attract the investment in Nepal. But I'm sure you will have very particular sector-wise questions in your mind. The Embassy of Nepal will be very happy and willing to extend any kind of specified, specialized assistance or support that you require to give you any information or to connect you with the right person. So please feel free to contact us. I think I will end there with giving you just an overview of how we are doing to attract foreign investment in Nepal. So once again, I thank Berkeley for creating this platform for all of us to interact, to know each other better, and to get connected in future. And I look forward to some response from your side so that we can be of some help to you in this matter. I thank Berkeley Institute again for the opportunity. Thank you.